What's up guys, welcome to the channel. Today's video is just going to be a quick rundown on what I do when I vintage shop online. I've gotten a few questions from friends on how exactly I do it, and I figured it's probably something that could be useful to you. And these tips I'm sure are not a secret. I know people know about these things, but there might be something that you don't know, so I hope this helps you a little. I'm going to be showing you an example of what I do when I shop for vintage shirts specifically. And I know that thrifting in person is a lot more satisfying than finding it online, and a lot more cheaper as well. But if you're looking for something specific or you're just not finding anything at your thrift shops, this is definitely your best bet. So the first thing, obviously, just type in vintage t-shirts, and this is something you could be more specific with. You can definitely type in like vintage 90s t-shirts, or even a specific band or artist that you're looking for, and that'll help you a lot. But just for this example, I'm just going to be doing a generic search. The first tip I would say is to know your measurements beforehand. Knowing your sizes is going to help you a lot with finding the right item, and it'll also prevent you from wasting your time and money. Oftentimes vintage items are not the same sizing you're used to. Sizing back then was definitely different, as well as other factors such as washing and shrinking. But yeah, I found that knowing your pit to pit is the crucial one if you want to be comfortable. If I really like a vintage piece and I know I'm keeping it, I'll hem it to fit me better. But for me, a double XL is like the sweet spot. Anything from a 25-inch to 27-inch pit to pit is money. So yeah, just make sure to click the sizing when you're choosing that on the filters. The second tip is the big one. Oftentimes people will just leave this alone, but choosing the condition of the listing is what will separate most of the vintage from the reprints or non-vintage items. So yeah, I always have it set to either pre-owned or used, whatever it says in the condition filter. You can tell right away that these are not reprints like that first page was showing, and these are most likely worn items that have been used heavily or barely used, but it's definitely more vintage than those first options. After that, I like to change the filter to lowest prices first. You can sometimes find deals like below $10 that are just amazing, that people often miss. So yeah, you'll see a lot of like 99-cent bids. But yeah, setting them to the lowest will help you find some good deals for sure. Now, this isn't something that you have to do, but for me personally, this is something I like to do. There's a couple more things you can watch out for to make sure the item is actually vintage piece, like looking at the size tag. Certain size tags are from certain periods of times, and I can try to look for a guide that shows that and put it in the description, but that's normally the best indicator. Another thing is looking for the print dates on the shirt. This mainly applies to tour tees, but sometimes it's on other things. Even dates of the event or whatever the t-shirt is alluding to can be an indicator. The other obvious things to look for is graphic quality if it's a graphic t-shirt. I'm not saying that you can't find pristine graphics on a vintage shirt, but most of the time they feature washed out colors or cracking. You can also tell by the natural distressing if something is old. This takes a little bit of experience to differentiate what is factory distressed and what is naturally distressed, but it's not hard to tell. All of these things can honestly help you find the best vintage pieces. This is, again, what I personally look out for and what I do when I shop online, so I hope to help you somehow. But yeah, thanks for checking out this video. If you liked it, please give us a like and subscribe, and comment anything else you'd like to see.